once, everybody. Welcome to the Real Talk Show. My name is Kyle Joseph, and we're going to have a nice show tonight because now tonight is not really based upon a specific topic, but any question that I have, or I can ask on the forum, and we go answer it. So let me kick this thing off. On my right hand side, the one and only Onika Narayan. Let's give her something. And then, you know, we had a comedian in the house, Mr. Mark Ned, Mr. Prophet Mark Ned.
Hey. Good night, everybody.
Mr. Prophet Mark Ned.
Yeah. And then we have Minister Crystal Martin.
Hi, Merry Christmas, everybody.
And then, well, you know, the showstopper, Ava Del in the house.
Showstopper or doorstopper?
I'm liking that introduction.
Nah, you studied that.
Why are you looking sarcastic now, though?
You better do your thing.
So beautiful, Eva.
Well, yeah, I feel she's being sarcastic. But I know I'm beautiful, so I don't care what she says, okay?
That's what, but I said you're beautiful.
She being sarcastic all day, right? Good night, Facebook. Good night, YouTube. Welcome to the Real Talk Show, guys. This is our last show for this season, for this year. It marks the end of something lovely and the beginning of something even greater, right? So, of course, we have giveaways tonight, but we have some extra special giveaways just for you, all right? All you have to do is ask a question about anything. So that's what we're doing tonight, right? We have no specific topic, nothing in particular. Any question you have, you ask it, all right? And that's how you could win a giveaway, right? We're just asking a question. So we want to firstly thank our awesome sponsors, Megamark Computer Services, for sponsoring all these awesome giveaways throughout the year, and Carl's Construction, all right? And we're going to show you now what they are offering tonight, but let me just give you their numbers real quickly. Megamark Computer Services, that's 733-6157 and 330-8791, and for Carl's Construction, that's 385-2775. Also remember, if you have any questions and you don't want to type or something, you can just send a voice note to 492-TALK or 492-8255. Right, so for the good stuff, this season of giving, guys, we have, so these we starting off with the small stuff first, right? We have 2 Movie Town vouchers. Everybody watches movies, all right? And then for the big stuff now, we're pulling out the big guns. We have, sponsored by Megamark Computer Services, Clip Extreme mouse. Now give me some time, right, guys? Because it's real giveaways tonight. We also have this Radio Shack stereo headphones. We have a Bluetooth speaker, and we have another headphone here, right, guys? So I can barely hold all these things on my own. So all you have to do is make a comment, ask a question to win one of these awesome giveaways, all right? And we're gonna be going back to Kyle soon. Remember, guys, all you have to do is share, ask a question, and remember to share. We now start and we now kicking things off. We're going to have a great last show for this season. So just ask your questions and remember to start to share from right now, all right? So we're going back to Kyle now.
Hey, so they don't know what time it is right now. We had a great year.
Yeah, I know.
But I know what time it is.
Yeah, what time it is?
Let me just start off with still comedy this Saturday night now, but yes.
Hey.
What
Alright.
Well, all you know this is the last year show for the year.
Yeah.
And next year gonna be next year, and it's gonna be interesting. Interesting every year. One of the first shows we used to have to start off was Carnival, but Carnival kind of far next year. So.
Yes.
I think it's in March.
Yeah, so it's kind of far next year. So
Yeah,
it'll be interesting. You know, if anybody know Denise Plummer, we wanna get on the show next year, so they could send out an inbox and let me know, right?
Yeah.
We want to get Shorty show next year for Carnival, yeah? Or somebody, you know, different. Last time we had Tambu.
Yeah.
You know?
Correct name,
Christopher Herbert, right? But we had Tambu, and that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Because he shared about, because he was actually...
No, you're looking for people who was like once in Carnival.
Yeah, who was once part
like,
of...
anyway, what about JD?
Yeah.
Who's JD?
I don't know who you're talking about right now.
And he used to be singing with Marshall.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
Alright, Denise Plummer, but yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, somebody, everybody knew, because I didn't even know he was, you know, somebody, everybody knew was,
You get to hear his story.
Eh?
You get to hear his story.
My story?
His story.
Oh, okay, it's true. But yeah, somebody, you know. But other than that, yeah, so we have some interesting questions that people don't know. Well, they could ask any question all they want to ask, right? I have my first question that people been asking.
Well,
and
I wonder what question is that for you?
You wonder what question is that? I want to know firstly for this, right? Like I tell many comments, right? What is dressing inappropriate for a man? I really want to know. What is that?
Sure. You mean, how does a man dress in a
Yeah, well, when they could say maybe this woman dressed inappropriately for a man, right? What is dressing inappropriately for a
Mark
man?
shaking his head.
Your
Nah,
pants
it's-
can be too tight
Yes, or too low.
or too low.
It's a video I saw today that I laughing at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Related to this question
Yeah.
at all?
It related to something to this?
Well, it's real bad though.
Oh,
A man was getting arrested by police, so he pulled down his trousers and started poop. And the police was like, "What's boy?" that was inappropriate. The man was pooping in Trinidad. Wow.
Mark, you serious?
Yeah.
Okay then. All right,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, they had him, but obviously they
Decent
like
exposure.
they wondered if to put him in the car or what. They don't know what to do with him. It's the second time I see that in Trinidad.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, apology accepted.
Yeah.
So, wait.
Tight pants, tight jersey.
Yes, tight jersey is one.
Especially if they have muscles. If it's just a rack of ribs, you could tight up all you want. But tight pants, tight jersey, pants down low, chest. Some men like to wear, well, long time. I don't know if men do it now. It was a thing to have your shirt button and show the little hair and have a little gold chain. Yeah, my dad used to. My dad used to do that. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if the pants is long and everything, but it just busts up from here to here? It's long, but it's just like rat or something bite it up, or cockroach or something.
I actually saw a
and
guy
bust
who
up.
pants bust up.
Yeah,
Seen his
straight. You
boxers.
seen his underwear and things.
Yeah, that's inappropriate as well. Yeah.
That's
That
inappropriate.
is
Yeah.
really unique.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Eh?
Yeah.
Wow. That a man would, wear on something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I really want to know.
Well,
Yeah,
not
but what
much,
else it
yeah,
could be?
What else it could be? Pants tight, top tight, bust up.
Too low. What else it could
Yeah,
be?
don't have nothing else.
Men don't wear neighbor breaker unless,
How come a man don't wear a navel breaker and a pants like that? How come?
What kind of stupid question?
Ask that question. How come a man don't wear a navel breaker?
Look, Kyle Joseph.
How come men don't
Because
wear-
men not interested in showing their belly.
Well,
It's not a thing for them. They might
not
more
those
show their chests or, but I don't think they're so much into showing their belly like maybe a woman might think, hey, I'm going to show my belly because
Because
that word no.
I just find it interesting that, there's certain issues that, a man don't come out and say, let me show.
Well,
you know?
because they
Because
don't
the body
have
different,
the part
exactly.
of the anatomy. It's
That
different
will-
to a woman.
exactly.
So stop it now.
A,
Yes.
a man is wearing pum shorts and then?
Yes. Of course.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, yes, I
A
understand.
man is wearing short pants like that?
Yes. I have seen it.
That's what you are rating. That's a real rating.
Yes.
That's a real rating.
What's your point though? I don't get your
gosh.
How
point.
come women is wearing that?
Oh, shucks, because men like women legs. So they women showing their legs
Hey.
for man to watch it.
She vexed, Sonia. She vexed.
She vexed it. She vexed.
Why are you doing that, Kyle
She
Joseph?
vexed, Wally. She vexed. Yeah, but it's have a point of the reason I ask any questions. But
Well,
go ahead.
make it
Anyhow.
quick.
Well, I just made it. If you can't
All
hear
right, but
it.
you want to read it, say it, it's the man's fault.
Oh, is it man's fault?
Yes. Because women know that men into the legs, into this, that, the other. And so the women showing it to get attention from the silly men.
But I have heard a lot of women. I've seen some.
Well, let's
women
take online
complaining.
for that. Online, or let's challenge that statement. But go ahead.
I saw a lot of lives, like even in the Christian circle, where they're talking about men suited women and they call it catcalling or whatever. But I think, I mean, obviously, it's not necessarily right for a man to do those things, but I think if a woman dressed that way, you could kind of open the door for him to, you're giving him something to start with now. You're giving him a reason. That's just my opinion. But it's just sad though that a woman would resort to doing that to get a man's attention.
You don't
Well,
know how to
it's
do
sad on
that.
both sides,
You
yeah.
could have on a hijab and a man will suit you.
True.
I guess. I never see it though.
I never seen it either. But yeah.
Yes. They could see your eyes and suit you. I'm not even joking. And Eva,
Yes.
thank you.
Well,
A
all
man
yeah?
wants-
Why not
Let's
see?
tell
A
me
man-
online now. Let's tell me online.
A man
I live
wants
in
to
town
be
and thing.
Kyle. he was like, Wazy points are dressing properly because a man could envision certain things with you fully clothed anyway. And I was like, why would you say something like that? So
yeah, but that's any human being, but anyway.
He weird, that man weird.
He is indeed.
Alright, so somebody else asked a question, I guess we on that topic, right? They asked, should a Christian woman, so like that's generally talking about, should a Christian woman dress differently to the world? Asking. What you think?
Ask Crystal now.
Crystal, you didn't answer nothing yet, so go ahead.
Yes.
Should.
So.
Why she should?
Well, because...
and what is dressing differently from the world? Some people want to know what is dressing differently from the world, you know?
I think it comes... Okay. Well, there's so many ways that you could answer that question, right?
Really?
I think the styles in the world, one, it is meant to appeal to your flesh. They're looking at your flesh first. So as Mark was saying before that, well, at least when you dress a certain way, you get a certain type of attention from a guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I think that at least the styles that I've seen in the world, it is meant to just appeal to your senses, your fleshly senses, that kind of thing. And so that's one. The Bible talks about dressing modestly. Now, everybody would say modest in this time is different to what it meant in different centuries and that kind of thing. But the Bible says that we are supposed to be in the world, but not of the world. And not every style the world come out in, as a believer, I'm supposed to ascribe to. I think that you could dress with style, you could dress with class, you could look fashionable, but yet still be fully clothed.
That's interesting, right? Because I asked you a question recently. Privately, right? It's a
you
private,
asked me a question.
Privately, a question, right? With, I was seeing a couple of situations playing off. Apparently, Udika asked some young women to dress stylish, right? And I asked her a question because none of them didn't know how to dress stylish. None of them knew how to dress. I just say, I'll be honest, right, as a man, I say, with none of these girls know how to dress. And I asked her a question, is it that women in the world, no, I mean, really, right? Okay. Is it that women in the world, when they think of style, they really think that showing the body is style, showing like putting on and wearing on, showing half of your breast, you're showing this, and they say that is when you're looking stylish.
I wouldn't say not all, and I wouldn't say yes. I can't answer yes to that. I think it's just what is in at the time. Because they do have styles that, because it's in and everybody wearing it, it's not necessarily revealing, but because it's what going now, you know, people might wear it kind of thing. And if what going now happen to be a bust-up jeans up to your hip,
yes,
then you wear it, so you're in style. So you know what I mean? If bell-bottoms come back and some superstar wear it, so people so fickle-minded. If Rihanna come out in a video and she wear a flowing pants and some kind of top, it will be style in a week. It's a fact, right? And then if another star do it, so it's whatever happening now, it doesn't matter what it is. So it could be as inappropriate as you're almost naked, or it could be you're properly dressed as something. It's in style, they're gonna wear it.
You know what I see a lot? Women is doing though. I see it every week. They're wearing a top, big flowing top, but it's transparent.
Yeah, yes.
The color is clear.
Yeah.
So you see in the under appendages and everything, but she's wearing a blouse.
And the blouse is,
wow,
as you say, it's big, it's not fitted.
Yes.
It's pretty too.
Yes.
Sometimes it has like flowers or something, but totally see-through.
It's just she happens
well,
to
you know,
like the
we
color
live in a
clear.
very hot climate. I've heard that because it's hot, it's warm. Why, you know? Yeah, I've heard that.
Nobody ever told me that.
But that is interesting. That is something I've been seeing over the past weeks.
I'm just telling you an excuse.
That's what when I see you close?
Yeah, like especially like a top.
Okay.
Yeah, I just find that's interesting.
It's confusing for me.
It's confusing for you?
How you could just be okay with your undergarment showing.
But I think
there's our next topic, I guess, right? And women go in the beach with just their underwear, basically.
Right. Well, yeah, that's a time and a place for everything, eh?
wow.
Will you take about her, Mark? There's a time and a place to just wear anything like that?
I remember being a little boy, like 11, 10, I think. I remember the first time I see a woman in a bathsuit, I never wanted to leave the beach. I was joking. I'm joking, but it was the first time I was like, this is for real, boy. It was to me, it was lustful. I was a little boy. I never forget. I should forget that.
You should forget it.
Yeah, it was a very.
What I'm gonna say is that
it was a shocking thing.
That, just remember the
yeah, it was
traumatic
like,
experience.
wow.
Because based on your experience, you'll only see somebody dressed like that in the
Yeah.
house.
You might get a glimpse of him or me or
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
And you know they're hiding too.
Yeah.
You don't come out in your underwear, right?
But it is. It's
So is that a true statement? I know you said that. Is there a time and a place for those things? You could wear, so you could,
Well,
like you say, not come to church in a bathing suit. We could go on the beach with it.
That's how the world
That's-
thinks.
No, I'm just asking. You think as a
Me?
woman, though, you know, as a
No,
woman.
that's not. No, because it's the same you standing up in front of me, whether we're on the beach or we're in church.
Gotta remove
I
this
just find it
sound.
interesting.
So if
you
it's
know?
odd for you to see me in a two-piece in church, then it's odd for you to see me in a two-piece on the beach.
Okay.
Yeah? What, the sun and the sand makes it okay?
Well, I don't know, you know. I don't know what is the style.
Well,
like,
the
it's
sun
a
certainly
style.
makes it okay for carnival, like, because
Yeah.
people is be all in the streets and there's be dressed in
People
all
say
house.
style, Mark. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know. I
Because,
really don't know.
hear what, I have seen men, I've gone to the beach with guys and stuff all through my life, and the guys will have on our pants up to here,
Yeah.
right? A big pants, and they're swimming, and they're happy, they're enjoying themselves. Yes, men are bareback, women can't do that, right? Some of them might wear a vest or jersey, but their pants slap. And it's here now. You know, some men might put on Speedos, right? But the guys seem to have a good time too. How come women can't wear pants and be happy?
Right, why really a woman can't wear short pants in the
Yeah,
beach?
why you can't wear pants like the men?
We ask them.
Yeah? Well, I'm
Why
asking
women-
one right now.
Well, I don't know. I know I wear short pants
Oh,
to the beach,
okay,
but I
okay,
think, you know,
that's
in that case, they want to show off their assets.
They what?
This is a Christian.
Wrong time to use that word, Christian.
They want to, they want to show off their,
Wrong time to use that word.
they want to show off their body, their
Right.
goods there.
But
Yeah.
I think it's like socially accepted to wear a bathing suit.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Well,
become
we're
accepted.
still
I don't
on
think
the
anybody
clothes,
sees it.
guys. We had a question online. Mark, sorry
You
to
go
cut you. I
ahead,
don't know
you're
if
fully
you're still
free to
saying nothing.
interrupt. You go ahead.
You go ahead.
So, Keelan Stewart asked, what about lace that has the nude skin color beneath it? That normal for Christian women?
What's the
What is
question?
the question?
What about lace? What about lace that has
about
the nude skin color beneath it? That normal
Crystal,
for
you
Christian
answer that.
Crystal can
women?
answer that one when we go back to Crystal, right? So,
Oh my word.
That's it. That
We
your question,
have more
huh?
questions, but
answer
alright,
that
let's see.
Go ahead and ask one or two again and so you answer them from
The
there.
other stuff online right now is more like comments, so I'll probably save that for my giveaways.
Alright, cool. So that's another question.
And remember, Kyle will be switching to me a little sooner than
Yeah.
usual, right? So I could give.
So let me answer this question with Crystal and then we'll go back to you. So let me hear you,
Comment and
Crystal.
share, guys.
Yo, they really share this show. It's going to be
Comment and
interesting.
share.
Maybe you know somebody who, you know, they have a lot of questions, even about Christianity, and they could ask. It could be
Yeah.
normally shows about any
Like
kind of question they
God.
ask, right? Like, is Jesus really God? They could ask any
my
question and
gosh.
we're willing to answer tonight, right? But how about you answer this question? They're saying, not just lace on a hole, right? But they're just saying, if it is you have nude underneath your clothes, now, the word nude implying, I'll continue, right? Nude, what's wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with that to begin with?
Well, yes, I had an incident.
Incident?
Well, I have experience.
What are you talking about?
So yeah, I wore a lace dress with they would say flesh colored nude, right? Now the color of it was nowhere close to my skin, but it was still nude, as you would say, right? And in hindsight now those clothes, even though it's fully cloaked, you're fully clothed with it, it is meant to give the impression of skin. That's why it's flesh color, right?
Alright.
So I guess from a man looking on, they feel sort of, is that your skin underneath? Even though you know it's not your skin, the impression is that your skin? Why is it? You understand what I mean? So basically, if it's your skin, then it's just lace
So it's
over you. So
it's like a
very
tease.
suggestive.
You're teasing the man.
Well,
You dress. Sorry, you dress.
maybe
is
yes.
like-
So yeah. So I would
Okay.
stay away from the flesh color lace.
I think that was that is a, okay, yes, I could look at that dress and say that type of style, that it does look nude, like it's nude, but you know it's not, right? So for a woman, it's really no big deal.
Right.
But that showed me how differently men
Men
see
think,
things and
yeah.
think than women. Because it is a fact.
No, because
It is close.
It's just close.
Nah.
Totally covered.
no, it's not a next
You
young
are
lady. It's not a
covered.
next young lady who interacts with us, right? And she's a lighter skin and she had on a white top with a white lace. And this young lady asked her, she jumped and she's like, oh, I thought you had on something see-through there.
Right.
Because you get catch with the same thing. Now
That is different. It was looking see-through. Crystal thing was not looking see-through.
Yeah.
It wasn't see-through in any way. It's the material is a thick, heavy material.
It's
Exactly.
but that's
okay. I think Ava wanted to know. Yeah, but anyhow, go ahead.
Ava
Like-
wanted to know what?
I go on.
What Ava wanted to know?
And for the first thought when they see it, be like, what the jail is this?
No.
So
you
your
think
thoughts
Crystal will
so?
come out with a lace dress with
being
nothing
honest,
on?
right?
Yeah, thank you very much.
When I first came that night,
Easy, guys.
See
see
all
what
right,
happens,
see why
the
these
arm-
things be toppy, you know,
the
the
lace
touchy.
here,
It's
it
be
didn't have
real
any
touchy and
colour
all
underneath. So her arm was normal skin color with the lace. So you're seeing that, so you would automatically assume everything is that same way now because it didn't have the nude padding or whatever for the arm. So when I see the arm, I say, shall I look further? But I thought for a moment, I was like, is she just wearing lace? For a moment. And I come in church. You know, like, so I was not no kind of thing now.
Yeah.
But it just somehow would give you that. But I don't know if your thing is like the bed sick in the head or something.
Not sick in the head, but they certainly see things differently.
Yeah. And I think with that, I think it boils down to you don't want your brother to stumble. So, I mean, yes, I'd like the dress, but after the big
And you
controversy-
also don't want to look like you're nude, Crystal.
Exactly.
I know what the
Right,
I know going to
aside
ask
from-
an interesting question.
Talk though.
Aside from your brother stumbling, you don't want to look like you're nude.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Finish talk.
Yeah.
Right. So apart from not wanting to make my brother stumble, I didn't want to look nude because certainly when I wore the dress, that definitely was not my intention.
True.
I asked my mother, I said, Mommy, see if you could dye the dress because it's a nice dress. If it dye, it look exactly the same way. So I said, you know what? Forget that. It's just a dress I can't wear again in life, and that's a small price to pay for not wanting to look nude and not wanting
You're sure,
to
right?
make
It's
my
a small
brother
price to pay. And it was cheap too. I was with you when you buy it.
Whoa.
I will say something, but I will hush. Should I say it? No, I will
She
hush.
find it look good. But anyhow.
No, it's on.
But I did try it on first. I didn't buy it.
Because it couldn't fit. That is why. Tell the people the truth. It's because the dress couldn't fit. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth.
Even if, let's say I bought it and I tried to put it on, my husband would
not
have
have
helped me.
allowed you.
Yeah.
So here that's not Mark. Why it is as a use a man,
So
right?
Nick, why you let her buy it if you know your husband wouldn't let you wait?
No, I would be the same thing. I didn't have that in my mind. That was
At
the
the
last
time,
thing in
yeah.
my mind.
So when he see
So
it,
when
then he
he
would
see
have.
it now, he would have said,
So is it a style to look that way?
that is not the
I'm
intent.
sure
That's
if it was
not
the
in that
reverse,
way.
they would take the same thing. If a man walking there with his hand lace and everything else lace behind, you would think the same thing.
I would take that. I would take
thinking if I say
Nah.
a man come in here with lace on.
I will
Why
take it
though?
not straight.
Exactly.
That's what I would
Thank you,
take.
Ava. I would. Eric,
You what?
give
What
away.
When you say I think you are, you're not straight?
Yeah, nah,
Yeah, that's
you
what
would
I
think the
think.
same thing.
What?
Why would a man wear
Man will
lace,
wear
Kyle?
lace. Kyle?
You wear some
I
lace
talk about
now.
half see-through.
Listen, do we have other questions?
Yeah,
Please,
great thing.
yes.
But that's why it's an interesting statement because
To
you
answer
take called
Keelan's
nude.
question, it looks
Wait.
inappropriate, okay?
Right.
If
Even
It
the
looks like if
pants.
you're
I hope
naked.
your question has
You know
been
it have
answered.
nude pants. Just, no lace, just nude pants. And from far.
Well, that catch
You
me
swear.
many times.
How come?
No, no. Over time,
How come we get you?
Wait.
it is
You're being
different.
ridiculous.
It looks. I have seen many women look like they're wearing no pants.
Yeah.
The pants is the
And
tight.
it's skin tight.
Not pants tight. It's the exact color of their skin, but there's no lace over it, Kyle.
It don't matter if it's a
So
blaze.
what if you're real dark skin though, and you have one like my complexion nude? That would be out of time, man. Like
Yeah.
that's a real
So you're
question.
saying-
That's how my dress was.
No.
Now you still
Shush.
have a light.
Shush, shush.
Like if you're dark, like if you're like Tevin,
No, she is saying shush.
and you're wearing,
No, I'm telling her, no, it
If
would
you
not
like
make any
Tevin,
sense.
But she's
complexion.
not dark skin. She
you're not that dark. That's
She
what
not
I'm saying. Like,
the,
if
she
you're
not the
really dark.
color you do.
I know she isn't. But
Yeah, the color normally is B.
So would that still seem inappropriate? I'm asking a man because I really
you
want
go
to.
ahead, man.
Me, anytime you physical, your body showing. That is.
No, you could wear a
She got the
loose.
color.
You could wear a loose
You
nude.
could be wearing a light purple thing. Once it hugging your leg and you
know
see
what
the
she's
shape.
Talking about the color, mama.
It don't have to be tight.
the style with the lace and the nude.
So, what are you talking about?
If the person dark like that black screen there, and they have one light color nude, will it still look inappropriate to you when it's not fitted? Just a normal thing.
Normal, flowing from here to the door.
Probably not as much as if it's real close to your skin color.
Now I'm going to say you had to know, you had to see and know.
Right.
Yeah, you had to actually
so
see.
So it's just that men, they need a lot of help, but it's a fallen world we live in.
You yourself now say women when they have on short pants and the same color, the flesh is look at how.
But it's a fallen world and men, they think differently. But
no, but it's the same concept if you have on your clothes looking rip up,
your mind has been
right?
renewed.
And your thing looking see-through, it's the same concept.
Everything is okay.
Yeah? But anyhow, what is proven earlier?
Oh gosh.
Is that it's not we fault. Anyhow, go ahead, because they let them style it, they be in style, but it's nothing to do with we, but go ahead.
We spend an hour talking about
right?
Exactly.
Why can't you ask that boy?
The showdown. Good night, everybody. That's a joke. So let's say good night to Ravini, Trevon, Adele, Daniel. Let me start to read some comments real quick. All right, so Adele, Daniel. A man who deliberately belts his pants under his butt and wears overly tight clothes, guys with big guts on tucks in the pants tightly. So basically, people still commented. Well, they commented earlier, but I can read those then. She talked about the man guts on. Man, contain yourself. Alright, so we have Tiffany just being out of timing. Adele, real specific boy. Adele say dress shoes with no socks. She not about that dress shoes.
I guess she may be meaning a different type of inappropriate. She meaning
Keelan said some men wear see-through vests, lol. That just as bad as a navel breaker.
It's true.
Wow.
Or them like them Rastaman looking vest.
Adele also
no, seriously, we notice how the different colors and like the netted thing.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Adele also said men who wear tight shorts or jeans pants that stifles them. True. Some men usually wear some tight clothes. Adele also said dressing should be appropriate whether Christian or not.
Yeah, sure, right.
So Anthony McLeod, he said we're saying that women dress in a particular way because men like it, but then in defense of some inappropriate attire, some women say that it's not for men but for themselves. So what is it really? I guess Anthony, you gotta ask a woman who say that.
Statement. Some women they say I not dress for no man, I dress for myself.
They say for themselves, yeah. Let me see. Who else? Let's say good night to Theresa. Trevor and Cruikshank. He said they should. The world want women dressed lustful, everything exposed and out there. So men would watch and be tempted. When you come to Christ and know and experience love in that way, you change your thinking and the way you carry about yourself. Trevor also said, would a Christian man want a woman who dresses lustful and every man getting to see the naked body for free? Like just here, look, watch, when you change really from the inside, it reflects the outer. So I think they would and should dress different from the world. We should have Trevor on the panel. Alright, so let me do my first giveaway. Mark Wasm said to behave yourself.
Hey.
Wait, I Wasm.
Good night to you, Wasm.
Have you seen Wasm?
Anthony McLeod, he says lace can be done tastefully, but not every woman's view of what is acceptable varies, and their level of caring on how much they make their brothers stumble varies as well. But at the end of the day, if something make you stumble, so you gotta be real. And my thing on that too is, like, you don't have to wear it. Like, if it have some people who might, would say, okay, lace it can be all the time, and like, you don't have to wear it, so just don't wear it, like.
What if you like it?
Okay, what you like more? You like your brother more, you like the lace more?
No, it have places you can wear that,
Okay, Mark. But yes, nothing, ignore his comments. But the reality is, you don't have to wear it, and I'm learning that as life
goes on.
So Ava,
if we go down that road,
but I actually
then you don't have to wear jeans.
Yes.
Then you don't have to wear this. You don't.
Because Neeks, it have certain things that I'm saying. It could be okay for the same way in Martin case. We would look at Martin and say, okay, well, it's a completely different color with her complexion, and we find it normal. But in that case, because some people could think, then just don't wear it. you know?
Well,
obviously you can have the unbearable, the ridiculous cases, but okay,
but
let's move on. Oh,
men are ridiculous.
Do you agree with that?
It's
Sometimes it's ridiculous.
It's very ridiculous.
I like style too much.
Adele Danielle has a question.
I like style too much.
Ava is speaking though.
Yes, Ava is speaking.
Yeah?
Maybe we can do this one quick. Do you think the new destroyed jeans is appropriate?
The what?
Destroyed jeans.
I think we mentioned that before, yeah.
We did?
Depends on how, first of all, it depends on how high up you go. If it's up to your knee, it don't look inappropriate, but it looks stupid. It looks like you're wearing rags, and it's crazy. That's my opinion. Why would you come out your house with a bust-up, rip-up jeans?
Buy a pants that rip up.
If it's going higher than your knee, then you're getting inappropriate.
As evident proof that you just following some trend and
Yeah,
style. You would never wake up in the morning and watch our jeans and say, let me bust up this jeans and wear it
look like
on.
it's shred like a dog attack here.
Well, I actually
Vibe,
saw one where it wasn't even shred. It was literal. Just all here was just open.
Open,
Yeah,
yes,
just
yeah.
open.
I think those ones people do it.
No, they
that's
suddenly
just-
Sudden it like that.
Yeah.
It looks like you take a scissors, you fold it, and you just.
So how them think this wash? By the time I take the first tumble dry and
with
rip
water.
out.
Yes, wash it with water.
The first time that tumble dry, whap it gone anyhow, great man.
All right, so let me do my first giveaway. Let's see. Adele Danielle, you're gonna be the winner of our first movie tongue voucher. Congratulations to you. Remember, you can still win more stuff at Adele. So you'll continue to comment, continue to ask your questions. Before we move back to the panel, I want to ask a question that we have anonymously. Nikki, what was the question? Just have to find it. No, that's not it. Is it wrong for a man to have a preference to a particular type of girl? I wanted to find the specific question. Right, so did we hear that panel? Is it wrong for a woman to have a preference to a particular type of girl? Is it wrong? Is it right?
A woman to have a... Wait, is it wrong for a woman to have...
Is it wrong for, let's say, man or woman? Is it wrong for a man or woman to have a particular type?
Of course not.
No.
Right.
I do have, I think no, but I think you ought to do.
So what about people who have types, so?
Nothing wrong with that.
I think everybody have a type.
Yeah.
It's just, what I mean is everybody, if it's asked everybody would say they have something they would preference in somebody.
Yeah. Once it
You
don't
know?
mean that you
You're
can't
close.
go outside of your type.
And also I think you have to be able to define if your type comes from your upbringing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people make choices and they say, I never want to be that kind of person because of this and that. And
Correct.
you know what I mean? And they make preferences and then when it comes to looks, sometimes people get brainwashed, you know?
Yeah.
They see, you know, they think that this is what a pretty girl is, so they see her, you know? But I think, boy, people have to decide where in their own life what it is they really want, you know what I mean? If they just based in a life of just with looking life, you will get a life just based on looks, you know what I mean? Life will be hard for you. But anyhow.
So we have a question here, but I don't know how
I think somebody named Tim asked a question too about tattoo or something, so.
Yes.
I think we want to answer that, but you go ahead and
I
you answer
was
both
trying
of
to
them.
go in a little pattern.
Oh, okay, you got any pattern?
So we have another question here. I don't know how I'll answer in this, but the question is how are there so many single women in the church?
That is a great question.
Oh, Lord.
Martin, you want to answer this?
Philip, where's my lower third?
That is a
Boy,
great
I
question.
don't know. I don't know. It depends, I guess.
You mean in this church? Because that is not the case everywhere.
Well, I probably need to go to our next church then.
What do you mean?
Wow.
That's not the case
said
everywhere.
it.
I was talking to a young lady just the other day and she was shocked about how many people were single in this church.
Wow.
She said in their church most people get married
Within
from
a year.
22 to 28 in that age group.
That's interesting. I say the opposite.
Yeah.
Like Jassy
In
come
the
yesterday
church,
and he say that.
in the church I grew up into, people would get married, and I don't know, and hardly anybody get married in their 30s.
Anyway, in Jassy come yesterday and we was talking about the same thing and he saying how it's like a thing in like most churches that you go to have a lot of women who, you know.
Okay.
Who's single?
Yeah. And that's just be interesting, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay.
Even when we link up at other churches, like you hear them saying that, you know?
Is it that it's hard to find men of God in Trinidad or something? Or just in
But we
general?
don't, apparently statistically the ratios are a little different first to begin, right? And they say it's 10 to how much?
It's definitely more women.
They say
More
have one
women.
so
Wow.
that's just, you know? And then it have statistically it have one so anyhow. Yeah. The men,
One
some of the men
yeah.
have it's not real, you know what I mean? But yeah. But
What?
I really don't know the answer to that, to be honest, right?
I have an answer
You
that
good?
may not be a right or wrong answer, but I know that if I put myself in, if I was not married now and in this church and single, I'd probably still be single too. If I was looking in the church, I've been serious.
Nah.
What's wrong with that? Why you think?
I don't believe that, but good.
No, I mean if you're only thinking within the church, then maybe.
I guess you're trying to say you don't have much options in the church?
I do agree with you, but good. Yeah.
Really, you see, it depends on your perspective.
I do agree with her, but
Right.
good.
But you don't live in your church though. You have a life.
No, but outside, what I mean is, you will be a believer. You know, let's say in life, you're just gonna marry anybody.
No, of course. What I'm saying is that don't you have believers in your church?
I know what I'm
yeah,
saying, yeah,
so
but-
yeah,
Yeah.
you can meet somebody anywhere.
Okay.
But I think it's
Yes.
again harder for women and men.
I think
To
it is
find-
You
happening
find it
to
getting
them.
harder for men?
Of
course.
course.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, well, I
Yeah?
don't think so. Well, at least I don't know of any. You know of examples it's getting harder for some men to find women?
Yes. Well, you should
I don't
answer
think
now.
because I think for me, a man, it's okay. Now I'll give Wale this example, right? A couple years ago, a brother in this church tell me if he was 40, he would right consider me if he was 40. So I said,
Because he need 20s, right?
huh?
He was in his 20s.
Yes, he was in his 20s.
Well, duh.
Right.
Right.
So I think for men, it's harder for a woman than a man, at least in the 30s, because a man in his
Talking about
30s.
age gap
We're not
now.
talking about age. We're talking generally. Of
talking-
course, it's
Right.
harder for a woman in her 30s.
Right, but you were making the point about finding. Okay, cool, I got you.
Yeah.
But it do
And a man
have...
at any age could get a woman.
Well, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So why is it harder for?
A
I
man
don't
at-
think
It hard
it's-
for
because
both
men,
of them.
No, a man at any age could get a
I
woman.
know, but
Yes.
I tell you basing this on, right? It's almost in the church.
No.
No.
That's a general thing.
No, but the question was about in the church.
Oh,
So I think
well.
in the church that they just have, I think people need to get serious with the Lord. That's what I think people need to do.
Right.
Right? If it is, you know what I mean? If it's a woman, you gotta get serious with the Lord. And if it is a
Crystal not
serious
serious with
man,
the Lord?
I just listen to her say, right? That's, you know, Crystal maybe need to go church hopping. But anyhow,
So look for a man.
I just were wrong. You find out. Anyhow, I just also think it have both men and women who really need to. This is
So,
the things in their life they really need to change.
What if the wives and husbands sit down next to each other, but they're not each other type?
Well, that's the next thing that's happened to people looking
Right.
for type and thing too.
Oh, right.
What I mean is when they say type, because I just be real, right? I think most people, especially men, I would say a lot of men, and I guess women too, right? That when they say they want a woman, I got a man, I got diner what they really want.
It's true.
You
That's
know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't really want that. You know,
Because
so
I know in this church you have a couple men of God here, but no woman in running them down.
it's true.
One got ordained yesterday.
Well, and you say if you was young and you're single, nobody, you would have like none of them too. So anyhow, but
All of the lies.
so you need to answer why is
I
that.
said in the church, this church.
well, right, but just
but I could go outside.
But you're now saying why it is women interested in the same men. But anyhow,
All of the lies.
my point is this, right? That it really and truly, you're looking for
Like
a
a
man
chef.
or woman, and you know there's be a unique thing, I think, in both ways, right? Sometimes there's what, I just be real, sometimes you need to get people, even sometimes 3-4 years, and you really see if there's even believers. Because they watch it 2-3
True.
life, and then after they don't even want
Yeah.
nothing to do with God.
That's true.
And,
That's
they whole
an
like, and that's
that's
a
true.
risk, I think, most people, if it is really lovely, that's a risk they're even
That's
willing
true.
to take.
It's just
You know?
bum rush as soon as they come in church and give their life to Christ. Hey, Christian girl, pretty,
Yeah.
so, or boy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you run them down. So yeah.
Yeah, but anyhow, the next question I think was with tattoos. You answer that, man. They say what the person just asked what about tattoos. So I just, it's not necessarily like I believe or what do you think? What's your opinion on tattoos?
Well, my opinion, I don't like tattoos personally. If Jesus had one, then I would consider. But I don't think Jesus really had like tattoos and things. I never hear him preach about it or like talk about it. But I think it comes down to the person because it depends on why you want the tattoo for.
Correct.
Is
Why?
it that the tattoo added to your identity or you need it to make you feel like something? Because obviously we complete in Christ and Christ make you beautiful. He created you. And a tattoo is like something added, right? I don't it's my personal thing, right? I could maybe be wrong. I don't think it's like I don't know if it's a sin to have a tattoo. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But for me, I don't really see the need for the tattoo. You know, I see myself made by God and beautiful and wonderfully, fearfully made. So I don't really see a need for it. And you have to look and see where tattoos are. Where's the origin of tattoos? Who is the Lord of tattoos? Who is its inventor? And what was the reason for it? What do you say use tattoos for? And see.
Yeah, I think that might be my only concern with a tattoo. Like, I really not going to beat up if somebody take a tattoo, I'm being honest. Well, depending on what it is too.
Right.
You know what's strange though?
Why? I think it's
I've seen a couple women put tattoos in certain places to attract eyes to certain places, and I have seen women get demonized from taking a tattoo and these kind of things. So I don't know what kind of tattoo. What is going on with that thing? I don't know.
What influence? You think it's your tattoo just come down, and I just think people need to just be real and just be honest and say the reason why you like tattoos because you like it.
And everybody doing it. Everybody have one and I want one too. Why that's so hard to say? But to say I'll beat up about a tattoo, if somebody say, hey, I'll take a tattoo, you know.
Okay.
All right.
If your daughter come and say she wants a tattoo, what you tell her? What's the advice you give her?
Tell her no.
Okay. Next question. Apparently,
yeah, but what I'm saying is, what's going to be the big deal if you come and say, take a tattoo? You know what I mean? It really depends on what's your reason and what the tattoo is. And it have a lot of other major things in life is my point, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like Mark said too, I'll just be real. I see many people, you pray for them and they see this part of their body hurting. And it's actually linked to the tattoo. But anyhow,
we actually had a show on that where
we actually had a show on that.
Sorry. So
is there any questions?
Go check it out, Tim. Yes, I have a question here. Again, anonymous question. Do you think the leaders in society are compromising their morals and character?
The what in society?
Do you think the leaders in society are compromising their morals and character?
That's all I have. I think. See if anybody asking questions online.
I have another one that I really want to ask. It's kind of along the same lines. Not really, actually. How do you deal with resentment towards an unapproachable leader?
How do you deal with resentment towards an unapproachable leader?
Let me see.
You go ahead, Nix.
Yeah, but what's your reason for the resentment? The unapproachableness?
Correct. That's what I was thinking.
Where?
Because the person might be unapproachable because you have resentment towards them.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying because I don't know if somebody's being resentful. Because you can't approach somebody, you'll get resentful. I don't know. That's
I guess, remember, if somebody really have an issue and they feel like they're trying to reach out to somebody who they would look up to and you get that response, then it could cause you to look at the person, especially the person themselves have certain issues. Because it's not easy for everybody to look at somebody who can probably brush them off or what they see as somebody brushing them off and just be normal about it.
It's a very vague question. Yeah. But how to deal with resentment? Go before God and ask him to forgive the leader if you feel offended and move on. And you can probably talk to the leader too and say, I feel like if I can't approach you, that might be a real simple way to resolve it. And the person will be like, really? What, you know what I mean? So it might be real simple to fix that. Real simple. Just go and talk to the person. Yeah.
Anything else? I've seen one here. What religion did Jesus come from, Mark?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Somebody asked that question. What religion did Jesus come from?
Well, I know Jesus was a Jew. I don't think that's particularly a religion. But I would say Jesus come from the religion of the kingdom of heaven. I don't think he had a religion.
Yeah, he come from he was a Jew.
He was born
a Jew. A religion.
He was born a Jew.
He was a Jew.
Yeah, he was a Jew.
Yeah.
That where he come from. Let me hear anything I say, Eva. Go ahead.
I am looking through. We had a question. I'm looking for the specific question because I want to involve the person's name in it.
Here a question somebody asked. I could ask it.
Somebody asked a question about our advice on, or I should say, let me say your advice on dealing with their girlfriend's facial hair.
That's a question I want to ask.
Their girlfriend's facial hair. I was trying to find these specific questions because I don't want to mix
They
up
asked, what is advice can you give to a guy who is struggling with his girlfriend's facial hair?
That's it there.
What? Yeah. Oh, they're laughing at me?
Nobody's laughing.
Nobody in the panel.
There's some people in the crowd, Yeah. So they want to know what advice, maybe a woman could say, answer that question.
They're struggling with it.
Well, maybe they've seen the woman
It
with
depends on
facial
how
hair.
much.
They're, again, people, I mean, you ever had a discussion about it or try to fix it or look for solutions? Might have ways, waxing, whatever.
And honestly, the first approach you had to have is ask a question.
Ask a question.
Yeah, ask a question.
Yeah, I think that the first approach you had to ask a question or
Yeah.
try to help.
Try to help.
That is a unique boundary you have to be able to step on, because it's like, if somebody have facial hair as a woman, and it means some part of them they accept that, right? I asking you as women. If you had facial hair, you'd be waxing it on it?
Yes.
All right, so my point is something about the lady.
But
Accept that
something
she
like
have
that,
a
that's
little-
definitely a hormonal
I
imbalance.
actually know
to
a few
have.
women with full beard, fuller than some men, and there's being sour.
I know you was going to say
And
that.
it
No,
have-
but I've seen no. I've seen a
It
woman
have
with full
women and
beard
express
already too,
something
down here.
with full beard,
Yeah.
and they embrace it.
Well, clearly he is not embracing it, so he wants your
Well,
advice.
I probably
Ask-
give bad advice. I used to do things weird. I would make a fake profile and message her from that. But that's like I
If
think
it's,
that's
I
right.
think the person say a girlfriend. If it's a girlfriend, like I had that conversation,
Yeah.
Brett, so I think I have a bigger problem than facial hair.
Yeah. If,
You know what I mean?
No,
That's
but she might get offended.
And
It's
then the
part
next
of being
thing,
in a
but
relationship,
no, okay,
was.
but
If
then
you wanna
the,
get married,
right,
you
but
can't
then the
talk about
next
something
thing
like
you would
that.
have met the person with the facial hair before.
That is all right.
That's okay. You just
No,
don't know
I'm
how to deal with it now. Like talk to it. It's an uncomfortable thing. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, so you have to be able to communicate.
Yeah,
That the
yeah,
first
yeah.
problem, maybe you have to communication, and then after you have to try and communicate. Now, the next thing I thought I having is if you talk to the person and they say, I don't care.
Well, you have to make up your mind if you're willing to live with the
The
Facial hair.
Yeah, I mean, I willing to.
If
and
you're-
that-
if you're
if you
willing
really
to-
love somebody, that might be a small price to pay, right?
Yeah.
You see, you know?
I say just share shaving cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would-
I thought she was going to say something else, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, you finish, honey?
That is hard though.
And they, maybe for Christmas coming up, you get share a little, you know, a day to the beauty parlor, you know what I'm saying?
But
Let me carry it to the
Honestly,
beauty spa, you know?
as a man having facial hair, I could understand for the woman that had to have a
Really
shave.
rough.
I've
The
seen a few women
can
who
they
have
do
to
laser
shave.
now? And it stop it for a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
while?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
you
the
can do
laser thing, you know?
Yeah.
Brrr.
You never know if they're getting it.
Laser,
Brunei
I
or
think
razor
laser
bump
are real
something.
expensive.
It's
though.
expensive.
It is expensive.
Well, that's the man girlfriend, you have to spend them dollars. Yeah? If you really wear it off, you have to spend that money, boy. Anyhow,
All right.
anything
so we
else,
have
good.
Sammy Dread. Good night to you. I think Sammy Dread said they're watching from St. James. I hope I didn't mix up. Yes. Sammy Dread said greetings from St. James. Love in the house. Good night to you, Sammy Dread, and
Hey,
welcome.
what up?
Good
I
night.
don't think I've ever seen you before, so welcome. The question was, what advice you can give the youths moving forward in this life right now?
Go ahead, Crystal. The youths
Yeah.
of this nation.
Repeat the question again.
What advice you can give them moving on?
What advice you can give the youths moving forward in this life right now?
Okay, I would say the first thing as a young person is if you do not know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior in your life, that would be the first step.
You know you're not talking to Eva, right? You're talking
Right here.
No, you're
You're
looking
still
back
in
like
Sorry,
this.
could I leave my-
You're looking,
Sorry,
tell me,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be the first advice. Now, I'm not saying this because that's the thing to say. I'm saying because I've lived that life. I could have lived my life without Christ as a young person. I lived a portion of my life as a young person without Christ, and I lived at 16 when I gave my heart to the Lord. I could tell you, having Him in my life made the world of difference. It gave me life. It gave my life meaning. So, as a young person, I might be struggling with all sorts of things. Issues at home, temptation, sex, drugs, all of those things. And those are real pressures that you will face as a young person. But I would think having Jesus Christ in your life is what is going to give your life meaning. It's going to center you. It's going to give you purpose. So that's where I would start. Also to start to think responsibly. It's not about if you start to think responsibly as a young person and thinking like 16, 17, if you start to think, well, where's my life going? What do I want to do? What do I want to be? it's going to help you later down in life, as opposed to waiting until you reach 25, 26 to now say, well, what career do I want to have and that kind of thing. Start to think bigger. Start to see yourself, well, what can I do? What talents, what giftings do I have? What can I do with myself? So I would think that's where I would start as a young person, yeah.
All right.
Just have so many things to do.
That's all I'm going to buy. Just maybe, there we go.
All right, before I move on to the next question, I'm almost forgetting to give these giveaways, guys, because the questions keep coming.
Yeah,
but
good,
Sammy
man.
Dread, before we move on, you are the winner of our Bluetooth speaker. Congratulations.
Oh, Sammy Dread.
Yeah. So you'll see how easy that was, right? He just asked a question and he went that just like that, right? So Sammy Dread, you could continue to ask even more questions if you wish, all right? Let me see. I'll tap the screen just now. I lost my question. Alberto Mendez, is it wrong to go to church hoping for a spouse?
Is it wrong to go to church hoping for a spouse?
I don't see why that's wrong, but I don't know if he...
If that's your only intention.
Somebody's clarifying. If that's the intention, of course it's wrong.
Okay.
If that's
in
your
that
only
case.
intention,
If that's
come
your
to
only
church, you look for a
intention.
wife, yes.
That's
Oh,
not necessarily wrong.
Yes.
We know, say, if it is you're looking for a girl, you go on next church, for a man, you go on next. That's your intention of why you're going to church.
To look for a man. No.
If it is, remember before we were saying, if it is you can't find somebody
Yeah,
in
you
your
go
own
and
church,
visit.
but that's
Yeah.
the intention of why you're
No,
going to
I
your
don't
church.
think that's the question. I think it's like a man coming
I
to
know,
church.
but now you have to be specific.
Looking for a woman.
That you add into the question. You know what I mean? You had to add both sides.
But you
Because I
saying
think...
that would be your serious advice to me, though?
Where's that?
That, would you say, go to another church?
What's wrong with that?
Okay, all right. Go church hopping.
I ask you a question, right, Mark? If it is you're still single, you would have a problem going to the next church and meeting somebody else?
You asking me that? Of
Asking.
course, I would have been exploring my options.
What's wrong with that?
All right.
I don't
Don't
see
think
anything
that I'll
on
be doing.
so that might answer this point. That is, if he intention, is he intentionally going to the next church to find our next person? You know what I mean? Are you going? Yeah.
No, you,
I kind of did that, some years ago.
all right. Okay.
Kind of way.
But the Lord had it right in front of his eyes. But to answer the question, the opposite side, I think obviously is wrong now. Where people is actually make a statement. They say, if you want a girl, go to church.
Go to
So
church.
find a Christian woman.
And so they become who the church girl looking for. So it's
Yeah.
not a real thing. Of
Yeah,
course,
it's not a
that's
real
wrong.
thing. Yeah, so that is
But
wrong.
just to say you're going to visit a church, because, and in your mind you're thinking, hopefully I'll meet a guy or girl here. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I think the people, that's our next stigma they put on in the church where you can't meet somebody. But in the world, it'll be so, you know. In
Yeah.
the world, you go, hey,
Go
I'm
to a bar,
going
you
to
meet
meet
somebody
somebody.
same night,
yeah,
yeah.
well, you know, whatever the intention now. You have to know what's the intentions, the real intentions,
Yeah.
right? Because in the world, obviously, people are going to meet people to have sex and sleep wrong and whatever the case may be, right? But if it is you want to meet somebody, especially as a man,
Yeah.
you had to make a decision to go and look somewhere if it isn't seeing
Yeah.
nobody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Benny and come down, you go Benny in. It have
Yeah.
a whole thousands of people. I just
No, it's true.
Yeah, I actually, yeah. I
Because
just
if
thought
you
about
want
that.
a job, what you going to go and do? Look for a job and try to figure out somehow to get a job? I'm asking a question. If you want a job, you just stay and say, pray and go to a job. When you do actually go and look for a job? Sure. All right, so if you're looking for a wife, you just only just say, or you just put some action till your feet.
You have to put some action to your face.
Yeah, you have to put some kind of action. Come on, people.
Some action to your
Yeah, you can't just sit down and just say, well, you know, hey, you go just have pay. No, life just work out, you know. The Lord just do different things, right? But, yeah. You hadn't really, people really hadn't know where their heart is. So I'm making that statement, and that statement is not for some people.
True.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
True.
And then there are some people who stuck in that situation and don't know how to come out.
Come out of it.
honestly, you ought to know where your heart is and say, and that is, I think, the hardest thing for some people they really need to answer. Really what their heart really, you know, because some people who really, they could still be single, and they're looking for somebody, but they really were trying to answer a resentment of loneliness. And that could go down a route where it
Right.
shouldn't be fulfilled because it could go down some bad routes. Let go ahead, Eva.
All right, so we have Tim Ramnath. He asks, apart from Jesus Christ, who will you say is the greatest preacher and why?
Apart from who?
Jesus Christ.
Who is the greatest preacher and why?
She's sitting on right there.
Yeah.
John the Baptist, because Jesus said he was. Can I get the prize?
No, when
You
you
know
ask
Christ.
a question on Facebook, you get a prize. All right, like she's a bit confused, guys.
I guess if you ask that question to everybody had their own maybe favorite minister outside of Jesus. To you, who's to you other than Jesus? Like when you read the Bible or even in real life, you might find somebody who, you know?
Yeah, I personally like Stephen, the guy in Acts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like my hero. In that kind of way.
You hear him preach?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the only man I see Jesus stand, make Jesus stand up off that seat, you know. And that's my middle name.
What is St. Martin? Other than Jesus?
Other than Jesus, and well, I don't really, I would say maybe Cohen and Nix.
Okay.
Oh, not wrong enough.
No, yeah, outside of, yeah.
That's when
Outside of Jesus, eh?
That's when the world's
That's
small.
your world's
That's when the world's small. That's when the world's small.
I guess if it's about New Testament, I like people who I like Abraham from the Old Testament, but then I like
Paul.
I don't want to say Paul and maybe I really like John. Go ahead, Eva. Anything else?
Let me see.
And I guess one of the questions by the time I look at, they say, why, Mark? Why? Well, I guess you say your middle name and let's look at Jesus. Stand
Yeah,
up.
Stephen, that's my middle name.
Oh, okay.
Looking for it. Question: if my boyfriend belongs, that's with me. Question: if my boyfriend belongs to one religion, I belong to another religion, and we get married, whose religion takes precedent?
Your husband, of course.
All right.
So
Your
what
husband
if?
is the head?
So what if my husband? What if I marry a Hindu
It
man?
depends.
No, if you're
Why
going to look
am I
for
in them?
trouble, your husband is the head and he say we had to go.
Yeah.
It's either your husband, you have to submit him.
So if the husband is not a head and a hen, what it means is that he not being
Sorry,
the
excuse
woman.
me?
It means that the woman dominated everything.
Or what if?
They go,
No,
that's
but
the
we
one
not,
that's...
you creating a scenario.
No,
she
she
asked a
asks, and if it
question.
is two people get married, that's...
The man is the one who have the head over the woman. So how is that even
in unbelievers' life, that will work out so?
Well, then like you can't answer that question then.
Well, they're just saying who could be the dominant one.
Yeah, but
It's
she was
sometimes
doing it
it's
on
just
the
people
basis
just do their
of-
own, they go to their own thing, and the other people, sometimes people just go to their own their business, and then
Right.
some people say, I'm not willing to change, and you know.
So Eva, I think in some cases where I've heard about that, where the couple would discuss it before, and they would actually maybe decide, well, the man will keep his religion, the wife
You
will
know
keep
you're not
her
talking to
religion.
Eva again, right? You keep
I
looking
know
at
I'm
her.
talking. No,
You're
I'm
doing
looking
this
there.
unconsciously. You're looking ahead.
I'm speaking here, right? I think the deliberation comes where if the offspring, what they want the offspring to be. I mean, in certain cases, the man may say he may want the child to have his religion. But I have friends who are like that, and they seem to coexist normal. But I think as a believer, though, why go down that road? The Bible says, how can two agree unless they walk the same path? I would not want, as a believer, to have a husband who is not of my same faith, because I want somebody who could help me, direct me spiritually, that kind of thing. So I think you're just asking for trouble if you go with somebody who is not of the same faith. It don't make sense.
And I guess spiritually is, all right, I think people must, once they believe in God in some dimension, right? It could be any, whether there's some different, something you believe in that particular religion, you would like it to influence whatever life it have, right? So my point is this, right? As a, maybe you come from a Hindu background, or a Muslim background, or a Christian background, wherever is your values and your beliefs, somehow you're going to try to instill it somehow into your life or whatever.
Yeah.
But in instilling it, there's also a spiritual aspect to it. And I know from a fact from actually praying for people, there are spiritual elements that affect, that just sometimes just come from the mother alone that affect the child, or vice versa, just father alone that affect the child. And so it means that you must know to yourself that, hey, watch me, even though I marry somebody of a different belief, and you think you could dominate the situation, I don't think that is actually work all the time. You know what I mean? The Bible gives an opposite now, where it says that if it is you who want somebody, if two people who is an unbeliever, and one got saved, the Bible says that that person would sanctify the relationship because of, because I will understand from that get-go, you didn't start the relationship like that, right? So it means at some point in it, you want to make a change.
Yeah.
But when it is you start off a relationship where you are a believer and this person is not a believer, there's something you are willing to allow in a relationship to be affected.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's something you're willing to settle for, and there's something you're willing to say to yourself, well, I don't mind this. But in doing that, you don't realize you as a who are the authority, you allow different things to happen. But anyhow, let me hear you. Eva.
All right. Is it wrong for believers to take worldly gigs? Example, musicians, photographers, singers.
Sorry, if it's what?
Is it wrong for a musician to take
A worldly gig.
a worldly gig? For believers, sorry, not musicians. Is it wrong for a believer to take worldly gigs? But an example is a musician, a photographer, or a singer.
So let me add you two musicians here, Crystal and Mark. What do you think? So let's do two musicians here.
Okay, well, if you're looking at it from
It don't have to be a musician.
She
I
said,
just
yeah,
speak
she
in
said it
general.
don't have to be a musician again.
I know, but
But I
let me
understand
just
what
say.
he's saying. See
Yeah,
that
look
they're
at
already
it.
in the line.
Well, let's have a situation. They ask you anything. I asking you, what do you think?
To me, it depends on what it is. If I get called to sing the national anthem,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
it
might
depends on
I
what
might
it
do it.
is.
Yeah? I see that. I just be honest.
It
I see
depends.
that.
It
depends
depends on
on
what
It
it is.
depends on what
But
it is.
if you're being called to sing for a Juve band
Right.
or something,
They sing in Juve band.
I don't know. It depends.
It depends. But then
Yeah.
I think people, when they just say world, they just think, well, every element in the world is necessary, like bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
That kind of way
Because
nowadays.
being a teacher, that is a worldly gig. Being a maths teacher.
Exactly.
You secular maths teacher.
So, like flip it now, like say camera. Where's something like, say somebody doing pictures, you see, well,
That could be tricky.
Yeah.
where's something like, they
Because
say,
it's what you're taking pictures of.
I
Right.
going on and taking pictures in the bird sanctuary, well, you know what I mean?
Right.
But then you're going different places and taking pictures of different birds. That might be different. Like I see some Christians, I just wonder, they going where people wedding, and it's unbelievers, and they taking pictures. And I say to myself, brother, you right in your brain, boy? So many pictures, because you're not going to have unbeliever, you know, wedding. So
Yeah.
you might say wedding is a safe thing. But when you go, and you looking down your lens, and you zoom in, and all you see is KFC.
Leg tie and
You know what I mean? I wonder how you can live normal like that. Just saying, you know, that different. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, boy. But for music, it's a little different. You know what I
It's
mean?
tricky. It really depends on where, what kind of music. You
Yeah.
have to be, I think you have to be
Let
led.
it
Led,
spread
yes,
to the-
correct.
Okay, remember the Bible says nothing in itself is like wrong in
Wrong,
context
yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily, hey, I went and play music for something like, all right, when it is in primary school and you're learning music, they teach you like classical music. I mean,
Yeah.
primary school
Yeah.
and secondary school, and they do teach you like what less music, but
Right.
you know, you learn, but so in your learning your music, there is some bad you do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyhow, I would personally say it depends.
It really depends.
You say you agree to that?
no, for real,
Yeah?
it depends. Depends
Yeah,
on what
so
it
if
is.
we have a specific situation, maybe we can answer that, but anything else, Eva?
All right. Let me do another giveaway one time.
Okay.
Let's see. Tyler Westwood, you are the winner of our Radio Shack stereo headphones, slim stereo headphones. Congratulations to you and thanks for your question. Guys, remember, all you have to do is comment, ask a
That's a
question,
healthy
right? To
headphones
win. We still have this headset here, and we have a Clip Extreme mouse, and we also have another Movie Town voucher, right? So 3 giveaways. 3, that's 3, yeah. Okay, 3. So we don't have that much time left in the show, all right? So just ask a
Actually,
question, and you could be
Directed
the
on
winner,
Sada
all
Signal
right?
already.
I had a question here. Can a young man date an older lady, vice versa?
Why not?
Of course.
And vice versa.
My husband married an older lady. What?
1 year older.
They didn't specify how much.
No. Well, maybe, I guess if they're asking that question, it means
There's a big disparity.
significantly
Again,
because-
it depends. All situations, you can't say yes or no. It really, really depends.
Generally
What
depends.
you
So
want?
like
Yeah.
Crystal, you would be open to dating a 24-year-old boy? Man, sorry.
No, I find 24 that's really young boy.
Why?
Go on.
I don't know, okay, I'll be honest, right? For me, it'll be like, oh gosh. Well, clearly he is younger than her. That's what I would, that would be one of the things I might be concerned
I
about.
personally wouldn't put myself through that.
Yeah, at 24.
To put you there, everybody watching and seeing the person
No.
on you.
No,
But-
not
but-
just
but
that.
you
it's-
see, when it's a 24, 34,
And
it's
then the-
fine. But you see, 54, 44 is a different story.
Go on.
And 34, 40, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about 30 then?
No, 30 is not bad.
Yeah, that's just a, what, 4? Sorry,
No,
how much
6
years?
years. 6, 7 years.
6?
Exactly.
So you
That's small
tell me.
thing. That's small thing.
That's small thing? So then now when you
Don't
reach 57 and he's
expose.
50, like, cool too.
Yeah, that's small thing.
Okay, cool. Right, so I guess age is...
A 10-year difference is a,
Okay.
let me
So
And
follow.
why-
then I'm thinking
I guess
too,
one
with
of
a
the
man
questions
at
they got
24 and a woman at, yes, two
Well,
different.
obviously it's not different people, right? It have some men actually at 24. They could be
You
at
would
a-
But I would-
consider dating somebody older than you, Kyle?
If I'd consider...
Yes, Kyle. Yes, Kyle.
I
Would
have
you?
dated somebody older than
Would
me.
you?
Oh, shit. The woman tell you she want people to know she older than you?
What happened? That matter? Anyhow.
Oh, well, let me go the answer, guys. It don't matter. Kyle has
No,
no
obviously,
question.
obviously
It
to
don't
some
matter.
people it matters. Yeah, to some people, they're the age. And I think realistically, I say to some people, especially with women, if you think like somebody who's 45 and they want to marry a little 20-year-old boy, what do you think about that?
You're looking for a son?
Well, you see now it falling in the same thing with age. The person younger than, you know what I mean? Like, the same thing with age. Because now, really and truly in this society now, if a woman do it now, sorry, a man do it with a woman.
That is more acceptable than the other way around.
That's not acceptable
That's
to
like
me in any way.
weird.
That's not acceptable.
They do it, I mean, there's
No, I'm saying it to me, it looks more acceptable if the man is older.
I was watching man like a sicko, but anyhow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
45 and 20, okay.
That kind of, we got big back
45 and 20,
child.
that's 25 years difference, Crystal. That's ridiculous.
I know, but I still find it's more acceptable than the other way around.
Yeah. Sorry?
Man, I can't remember his name, but it happened. Even in the Bible, it happened.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. I can't remember right now.
Oh, okay. Let me hear it, Eva.
Alright. So,
Well, guys, any serious questions what I asked, right?
Tiffany asks, is it okay for a Christian shopkeeper to sell alcohol because it sells fast and makes money? And is it okay for a Christian vendor to sell in carnival? That's kind of along the lines of what we did just now.
Is it okay to sell
Is it
alcohol
okay for a
as
Christian shopkeeper to sell alcohol because it sells fast? And is it okay for a Christian vendor to sell in carnival?
We all did.
Sorry.
Oh, cool.
I
Wow.
apologize.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Like
No
and
indication of how the show is going.
No.
Max it like
Thought you
and
were
shit.
still on here.
Share. Like and share. guys.
Bloopers.
The alcohol, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't agree with that at all. Because we know what alcohol does to people, especially Trinidadians. And the carnival, it depends, I think, on where you are. If you mean carnival Monday and Tuesday, I would say no. Because to me, in the midst of,
Yeah, you're in the midst of it.
But if you mean you're using the season to advantage your business in some way, I can't say, and it depends again on the business. But actually to be in the carnival, I would say no. Stay out of that.
Yeah.
Stay out of
And
that.
trust God that
I find it
He'll
interesting like
provide
how
for you.
To add to that question, what if you own like a restaurant? Like
Closed
a
for the 2 days?
TGIF? No, I'm not talking about carnival, I'm talking about alcohol. Like a
I
a
think
restaurant.
it's
Not
about,
necessarily a bar, like
What about if you're a bartender and you had to serve it?
and you're a Christian.
I would struggle
I
with
think
that. I
I
wouldn't
find
be
it's
able to be
unique
a bartender
that
for
it's
much
Chick-fil-A.
longer.
Not only that, imagine you're serving people, right? And you're seeing them
Seeing
getting
them
drunk.
drunk, yes.
And they say more and more. And you're a Christian. You keep on bringing more.
Can't you do it until you
After a while, you're like, if that were me, I'd have to stop being a bartender.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I think
You can't do it. With good conscience, you can't do that.
True.
I can't see people just getting drunk at my hands.
Yeah.
I know it's not literally my hands, but I
But you
serving
serving
them.
it, yeah.
Just for me to get a tip.
But if you own a
That's
business
how I
and
look
you're
at
gonna be
it.
selling alcohol,
Like TGI or something. Like
Oh gosh. TGI, well,
no, well, obviously you never own TGI, but I'm saying like,
excuse, I can have a franchise.
if she have a franchise, they would have to
Yeah, we'll have to
I will have
so
that one
So you
thing.
just
that one point is not like you own it where you can make
So
a
I will
decision.
I will have my own restaurant where I could not sell alcohol.
Alcohol,
That's
yeah.
why I was going to give the example
Yeah.
of Chick-fil-A, how that man make a stance,
Yes.
and he say, watch me, I choose that Sunday is my day, and it's actually one of the biggest days in America to revenue, like fast food and stuff,
Yeah.
and he choose, well, watch me, I choose to give people the day off and they success. I think God brings increase.
Exactly,
It's
that's
it's
what
not
you
actually
wanna
people in that kind of way, right?
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
will bring increase, he will bring favor on your life. So
True.
it means it depends on how you view things. If
It's
you think
true.
that your
Correct.
increase comes from, you know,
People and-
humble,
It's true.
submitting to satanic
That's
satanic
true.
things.
Very true.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
now, is it so somebody who's selling alcohol, that's your conscience, you had to deal with the Lord, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah,
But
yeah.
I just think you had to trust the Lord.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is going on here? Go ahead, Eva. Any other question?
sorry. I don't know which one to read. Okay, so let's do this one because we can do this one quick. Would you date someone 10 years older than you or 10 years younger than you? Answer. Fast.
I think people say that yes already.
Yeah,
10 years
yeah.
not that.
10
In my
years?
case, 10 years older, yes. 10 years younger, no.
A person
Wait,
who's
no,
27.
10 years
28.
younger, yes. 10 years, sorry,
No,
older,
10
yes.
years older, yes.
Younger,
10 years
no.
younger, no.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
in your
Some
case.
20.
I thought you
In
said
my
10 years
case.
older, no, but 10 years younger, yes. So that's why I said, what?
26.
All right.
26.
Jared Archibald, why are people afraid
It's not
to let
27.
go of persons that
Guys, stop it now.
Are we
Sorry.
listening to my question?
Go ahead.
Or Jared's question, I should say. Why are people afraid to let go of persons that influence their lives in a bad manner?
Well, such a deep, there's so much to that question. Could be so much, but
Sometimes it could be a soul tie, you know, because people think soul ties are just between boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and that. Like they think all soul ties are of a sexual nature. That is actually not the truth. You could have a soul tie with somebody who you're not involved with sexually. So you could have a soul tie with a very good friend, somebody you grew up with in school, and sometimes people could manipulate, control your
Yeah.
emotions, right? So it could be a soul tie, it could be something that you really need help with, you know, to break off for that person. And with the help of the Lord, you can. But I don't see why, if you're a believer, you would want to be influenced by somebody who's taking you down a, you know, it means
Yeah,
something in your
want
heart
it.
finds that acceptable, or people might get vexed with me, but what I would say is you love that person more than God.
Correct.
That's how I see it.
yeah.
So if God can't influence you, but the person could, then,
Good, yeah.
yeah.
No.
All right. Anthony McLeod, should Christians consider buying their license as normal?
normal. Wait, Bian. Yeah. No, you shouldn't do that, Anthony. Ever.
I would not ask who in the studio has bought their license, though, I would not.
Ever.
Why wrong with that?
Don't do it.
Benny,
World.
Everybody buys a license. Yeah, they pay for it by the time.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes.
Look, people putting up their hand all over the studio.
You see, that is why I said I would not
Christian
ask.
people.
I would not ask.
Hey.
Give on to Caesar, we belong to Caesar.
All right. Adele Danielle, what is your take on men or women having a relationship with other family members?
Next question. Go ahead. we
You
think it
also-
wrong. We think it wrong without our timing. Go ahead.
Wow, okay.
Right, that's it. We think it wrong. They think
All
it
right,
right.
we have a serious one. This
That's
one,
not infidelity. Let's go
I
on.
don't know if we have the answer to this.
Incest.
Incest.
Why
Questions not worth
Trinidadians
answering.
like to talk like they have an American accent or UK accent?
Say again,
Ask about two questions at the same time and we answer both of them one after the
I
next.
don't know if y'all don't have the answer to that question.
What's the question?
Why Trinidad like talk with accents? Go ahead.
Why
Nice.
Trinidadians talk with accents? Yeah,
Yeah,
the accent
American
Trinidadian
accent.
with
That's to
accent.
let you know
that is like
that they travel.
That they travel.
I tell you, if I go away for 2 days, I come back with the accent.
All right, we have a good one here. As a believer, from Daniel Sedano. As a believer, is it wrong to gamble, like playing lotto, playway, etc.? Everybody get quiet.
because
I think if it's a habitual thing, yes. If you are doing it how you do that? If you're doing it as a habit and it's, you know, when, you know, people, they dream.
Yeah, when they get paid,
Correct.
they're
Yeah.
how
spending
it's
money.
how
Yeah.
they getting the numbers, the
Yes.
inspiration for the numbers
Yes.
too.
However, if I wake up one morning, I've never played lottery, I've never
Correct.
played lotto, I've never played play in my life. If I do get the inclination one day
to do it.
to say, okay, this number comes to my mind and somehow I feel it's lottery and I go and I take a chance and I win. All yourself go want my money. all your Christians who not playing, right?
Yeah.
I think
I
if
will
like
do it.
you get pay and your children hungry and you have your pay and you gamble the whole pay, I think
Right.
that's a mad
That's-
scene.
yes.
That's a mad
Obviously,
house.
gambling can be addictive.
Of
Yeah.
course,
I mean, and
it's
then
very destructive.
It have
very
so many
Madhouse.
casinos right now,
could be a madhouse.
like an influx
Very
of
destructive.
casinos,
Yeah.
all over.
But I'm wondering, I mean, I say that, right? So if I go and I play, I think what happens to people,
I think
they might have my thinking.
Yes.
They go and they play and let's say they win $2,000.
Right.
Next time you hear it, say, well, I want to try again.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then you
It's
start
a
to put
lust.
your trust in
Yeah.
the
the
lotto,
lotto.
you know, and you no longer trust in God and you have this urge to go and play because you win once now. I mean, I don't know if that would be the case for me, but I've never gotten the urge to play, so yeah.
Okay, we have
I-
another question here.
I was
How
good at
come-
gambling, but go ahead.
You was gonna say something?
No,
Is that a
no,
boast or
I
you
was just
shame
saying,
of your
I was
past?
just saying, I was actually, I used to just win.
Shame of your
I
past?
just used to
Are
win.
you ashamed of
I
it?
was just used to
All
win.
the time.
I just used to win. My father and I used to come and ask me when I was younger, pick a number, and I used to win it and I used to get the money. But go ahead.
How come girls like bad guys and not good guys?
No,
Well,
that is a good question, and it is a true statement too.
Yes.
How come, huh?
The girls like the bad guys and not the good guys.
I think most of them tend to like the bad guys until they get burned, and then they will end up liking a good guy.
They like the fella, they don't
Why?
like the goody guys.
They like-
Why?
I don't
They like rough around the edges. That's
They
why
like
it's
the
really
ruffians.
Think about when you was growing up.
because
Do
they
you
cooler.
like the cooler guys? Like, we're
'Cause
not
they
in the
cool.
cooler. One
I
is
like the cuter
normal.
guys. You know, if you're good or bad, if you're looking good, you know what I mean?
I give you an example, right? A guy who getting in school, he getting bubble eyes.
Nobody gonna like him.
Why?
That's not, no.
Who likes a
Who would want a
bubbly?
loser?
I mean,
That's what they would
you
say.
got- yeah, nobody like a loser. The man can't do nothing about it though. It's some big man beating him up. What you could do?
Right, okay.
Okay, well, growing up in school, the people who got bubble eyes, nobody's interested.
But why though?
Because they look silly when they get in the bubbleization. I'm talking from a teenage, you know what I mean?
I know.
You know, now it don't matter, but as
I have
a
another
teenager,
question. And I want, oh, y'all finished with that one?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I trying to remember it because it's in my head. Is it okay for a believer to use medical marijuana?
Medical marijuana,
Yeah.
if the doctor prescribe it, you have to follow doctor orders.
We're laughing.
Only
You have
for
to
that
follow doctor
expression.
orders. You have to do what the doctor say, man.
Yeah.
Let me do another giveaway. Let's see. Daniel Sedano, you are the winner of our our second movie town voucher.
Way to go,
Congratulations to you. And guys, I think we're getting close to wrapping up. Yeah, are we?
Way past wrapping up.
Yeah, I'm surprised the
That's
director
fine,
not
man.
He
like.
stand up long time and giving signal.
Oh, okay, sorry. that's
Anybody
my
have
bad.
like some serious questions?
So we
like
have
that?
I have 2 more giveaways, guys. So any more questions that you all have, we're gonna be wrapping up like real soon. Just ask it real quick. Let's get that answered and let's give those giveaways away. Let me see if I had anything that I would have missed. What's your take on it? What's that class? Okay, so we have Rennie Mangaroo. Here's a question. What's your take on the current shortage of water, gas, electricity? Do you care?
What is it? What?
What's your take on it?
Shortage of water.
Water, gas, electricity.
if we care.
Do you care?
Do we care? About
It does have a lot of water shortages in Trinidad.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Where's your take on it?
If we care though,
We just care when it's not in our area. And that's when I just really study it.
guys, everybody, you know what I mean? When it affects you, you tend
You
to
I
care
think people
more.
just be saying,
Yeah.
them wasa people or whoever, them getting paid to care about that, me getting paid to care about that, probably. That,
Yeah.
I really don't know where this person question coming from. I really don't know what they mean. Like, where's my
Like if
take
you don't
on
Melandra and
gas?
Corrad gone.
Wait a minute,
and
where's
you
he,
follow them
what are
and
you
do
supposed to
that.
do about it or what, you know? I don't know.
What I could say about Trinidadians though is generally they have a very relaxed sort of attitude where they take anything. They tend to take anything. Well, not necessarily government, whatever. Poor, from down to poor service to lack of electricity, basic things that we're supposed to have. Right? I heard somebody on the radio, I was listening to the radio, and this lady called and said since 2015 or 2016, they didn't have pipe-borne water. Oh gosh, and I'm thinking, what kind of life, you know,
Yeah.
I cared about the lady. What's his name? I felt for
Rennie, I
her.
believe.
I think, put myself in that position.
Rennie or something, so?
I think so.
How much years? That's 50, to have no
3
pipe-borne water,
Yeah.
you had to wait until the truck come and, and I'm thinking that what kind of life is that? And yes, we live in a third world country, but that is basic, man. I think by now we should be able to solve that water issue where everybody's supposed to be able to get pipe-borne water. In this kind of age with technology we have, and saying now we shouldn't be going through things like that. Electricity, there was a shortage of electricity.
You know what?
You mean
Obviously-
energy?
Yeah, you mean going down to energy, but
Okay.
anyhow, yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Eva.
Sammy Dread
I
asked.
feel that's a smart man question, but go ahead. Yeah?
To the presenters, what religion you all following?
What religion we following? It's Sammy Dread. Sammy Dread. I really don't know where your question's coming from.
We can answer it though.
Yeah, I think Sammy Dread. Alright, go ahead and answer the question. I wonder if Sammy Dread is his Hebrew Israelite. I would like him to answer that question in the comments if he answered that. But what religion does follow?
I don't follow a religion.
You don't follow a religion. What religion does follow?
I don't follow a religion either.
Well, I would say I'm in love with God. And I follow in him.
Mm-hmm. I don't follow a religion.
I guess in that case somebody might ask, and who is God?
Who is God?
I guess
Good question.
I guess from where I stand in the world, secular, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever, I guess we are Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to say we are follow our religion and that, because if you follow that form, you're going to say I don't believe in nothing.
We're followers
you know
of
what I mean?
Jesus.
If we follow,
Yeah.
you know, we believe in Jesus, you know what I mean? And we follow him, and without denying that, you know, so many times people say when they hear religion, they just think religion is a bad word, but the Bible actually says we're pure and true religion. It means that, remember, it's God give our life for us to live, he died, and we follow in something, right? And we believe we follow Jesus and his ways and his commandments towards us, his desires, you know, everything we follow, we believe in Jesus and his word. So even, I guess, if you ask, like, even us, like, what denomination you would call, you know what I mean? We under the bracket of what?
Well, Christians follow Christ, so we Christians.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, always have denominations. Where the denomination of what are non-denomination. You know, that would be actually under, Anyhow, go ahead. Anything else, Eva?
Yes. Is it okay for Christians to use birth control? Well, Christians, females.
That's a serious question.
That's a great question.
Yeah?
You want to answer it
So
now?
I don't answer it.
I don't know. I know in that mix.
What do you want to
What she said? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Too late
What
shall
she
be the
said.
crime.
She said too late.
Is it wrong? That's actually tough. Some people who
Yeah.
Actually, some religions
actually
believe
some
that it's
religions
wrong.
they teach that, and even when people get saved, like they come out of that specific religions, they still have that, you know, where's that philosophy or that thinking. I guess, you know, like ask the only married person on the panel.
Yeah.
I do have the answer to that.
No, okay. She do have the answer to it.
Okay, so what is your take on it then?
Where's your take on it?
You may not have the
What's your
the
opinion?
right. Yes,
Me,
that's right or that's
cool.
wrong.
I thank God for birth control.
Okay.
Nah, man.
I wonder if I should.
But it depends. Birth control doesn't. They have some forms of birth control.
Right.
That actually,
A little evasive.
after the baby is actually conceived, then whatever, like the morning after, I think that would be something I would say I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Where it could actually be, there's
Aborted.
actually, aborting the baby.
That was actually going to be
Right.
my question. To
But
answer that.
birth control, you don't actually conceive. You don't actually,
Correct.
yeah, it prevents you from.
I think some women twist and tie up the tubes.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
it
know
was
how I
something
feel
like that,
about
the
that.
Bennett or something.
You know
Yeah,
how you feel about that one?
yeah, I don't know.
I think they
Because that don't
tie
stop
it
you
and
from
tighten and that.
tying your tubes. I could be wrong. I don't think it stops you from
Yes,
conceiving.
yes,
Whoa.
it does.
It does?
That's the purpose of tiny
No, but if
tubes.
the child conceive and it go in the tube to go in the belly, no, it can't go.
That was
That's not
saying.
how it works,
That's how it works?
Magnet.
Well,
Well, I don't know how
know
it works either, because yeah.
The egg will go down the tube and the sperm fertilizes the egg, and that's how it works.
Right.
So if you tie your tubes, there's no way for the sperm to
To
go
get to the
basically.
right. Okay, fine.
So then
Oh.
there's nothing happening.
At least
So
I
no-
think that's how it works if I remember
Right, so
what
nothing
my
happening,
biology teacher
okay.
taught me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Next question. Would you be okay having a friend who is an atheist?
A friend?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Friend.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess
Ah,
that's
your
Please
friend.
use friend as I would loosely, eh?
Yeah.
That's my friend. If somebody meet
Yeah.
that superstar for the first time, they say, that's my friend. So it depends on what. So what do you think, Crystal?
A friend.
A friend, no, but I don't use the term friend loosely. So to say if I wouldn't have a friend
So you
that
would
is
call
an atheist,
somebody
but
in
I
your work
would.
your friend? I ask you
Yeah, so
generally.
sometimes if you're not, I would say colleagues. A colleague is different from a friend. I have some friends.
It's true, some people in a relationship with them
But
is
it's
only
just-
work
it's
based.
only work
Yeah.
related.
Yeah.
Businesswoman, I don't know.
So in work, you have no friends?
Yes, I have some friends in work, and yes, I have some that are
Are
colleagues.
all your friends
yes.
in work believers?
No, but they're not atheists. Yeah.
but they're
So I
not
wouldn't
believers.
have. Okay. In that respect, I would obviously have. I will have no issues in talking to somebody who is an atheist. But to say we have enough friendship is only so far that friendship could go if.
Like
You know,
we're besties.
because we'll just be talking about
Yeah.
the same thing over and over, and if you know what I mean. So-
Basically, you don't believe in my life.
yeah, exactly. You wouldn't agree with anything that I do or say. So it's only how far the friendship could go, really.
I think it's practical with the Bible. So how could two walk unless
Yeah,
they agree? It's just
exactly.
a practical living. If you really have a friend, you want to do everything with them, want to talk
Yeah.
everything with them, and sometimes I just wonder, when I see two people like that, I wonder what is really be talking
What
about?
is really
Yeah.
exactly?
And
what
you
should we be
realize how
talking
actually
about?
sometimes the other person's shallow walk with God is.
Yeah.
They do,
Correct,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
They don't want to admit
Yes.
it. But anyhow,
Yep.
they take two more questions and we'll let you wrap up.
I
Ready?
actually have one more good question here, and so we have Rennie Mongeru. For the females on the panel, do you support the right for a woman to have the choice to choose to
Abortion.
have an abortion?
No, I'm totally against abortion.
No.
You don't support the right for them to have. So the question is, do you, not if you support it, do you support the right for them to choose if they want to have abortion or not?
No, I don't support
No,
the
I
right.
don't support it. I don't. What about the child's lives?
Because you're giving them the choice
You're
to
giving them
murder.
the choice to commit
It depends on
murder.
what you see abortion as. So a woman tries to
Exactly.
say it's not a baby, it's a fetus. It's
Yeah.
I don't see it. It's not a woman, so go ahead and answer the question.
Yeah.
Because
I hear people say
what about the
that
little big girl in the
sometimes-
womb? She have a choice too, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes the woman could possibly die,
Yeah.
and that's why sometimes they might want to do that.
Yeah.
But in a
There
case,
are
that's another
instances,
different, yeah.
no lie, that yes, the woman life could be in danger.
Yeah, but is that close to our births most of the time?
It could be a case of rape, you know, and so
Even rape, I don't support that.
I know, but I
No.
can understand though where a woman saying, "Wow, so you're not even giving me a chance to choose." I can understand where a woman could feel because she have certain convictions about a baby. They don't see it like a
Right.
cute, like
suppose
as
her
a
mother,
human.
suppose that same woman who say you're
Mother.
not giving me a chance to choose, her mother come up to her and say, you know what, I want to have an abortion, yes? And kill her one time. And say as a late abortion, a late stage.
Yeah, I think it's
late
important.
stage
Yeah.
I think it's what Unika said is how you view abortion and then how you view the life that is within you. Because I mean, even in the case of rape, while it may be hard, yes, you're thinking this is part of somebody, but then it's also
Yeah.
part
You know
of
what
you.
I think they should change abortion to? Murder. That is what it is. They
Well,
have it
I
under
guess
the
I go
wrong
back
name.
to Unika saying people go say that
it's
it's
not
where your
murder,
beliefs is now.
it's a
Yeah.
If it's really a
Yeah.
child and if it's really
Yeah, but the same person who's talking about what your belief is, you was a fetus too.
Yeah.
If
At
I
some point.
if I did abort you as a fetus, you would have dead.
You wouldn't even have
So
a
it's the
choice
same
to
thing.
say you want
Yeah.
a choice.
You're killing the
Wouldn't have a
person.
chance, yeah.
Oh, well, look at well, in the case of Mary,
That's
she
an
could
ideal
have-
situation
That's
to
an ideal
abort.
situation
You
because
don't even
look
know
at
where
the
the child
shame.
come from.
Thank you very much. Imagine Mary come and say Joseph are pregnant. Is that so for
Yeah.
who? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And if she had done that, well,
Yeah.
we all lost. So
Yeah, it's a tricky, you know, it really is tricky because I could see where a woman could be in a place where, not tricky, the choice to make,
yeah,
the person thinking that, wow, you're not even giving me a choice, right?
Yeah.
But if they were to pass a law for everything like that, then everybody don't think straight. Everybody
No.
don't have the
They'll be unscrupulous.
morals
I ain't gonna lie
and
though.
integrity.
I ain't gonna lie though. If you hear somebody reasons for people who support it, like their morals real off, boy.
yeah.
I be like, whoa, and they actually say they don't care.
There has to be a standard, and
Exactly.
it's who set the standard, and that's the thing. I think God is God is the one who actually sets the standard for morality, what is right and what is wrong.
And I could understand if somebody get raped. The thought. Like
Yes.
you're saying whatever,
I
right?
could
Yeah.
understand
But-
it too. That is
but
understandable.
I do agree with it neither because as much as you're saying, well, all right, I get raped and I do deserve to have this baby. It's not the man baby alone, and the
Correct.
baby comes
it's
in your
part-
image and
it's
your
part
likeness.
of you too.
You
You
could
can
actually
give
your
it up
baby.
for
You get where I'm
adoption
coming from
after.
now.
You could give up the baby for
Yeah.
adoption.
But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, though, it's your baby.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from? There? It's actually, so in other words, when you go to court, like say the other way legally, until you normally win the
In
case
some
for your
cases,
child.
it might be better for the child to be adopted because the
Correct.
mother might have
Yeah, I don't have
resentment
resentment.
and, you know.
But
Actually,
yeah,
to add to that very point that Kyle just made, we have Adele Daniel. She's actually sharing. Would you ask your reverse man? Would you ask your girlfriend to have an abortion? She says abortion is wrong, not even in the case of rape. And she added, my mother was 12 when she was raped by her dad when I was conceived. So she is actually the fruit of that.
Wow.
And so that's like a perfect example there to see like this is a beautiful life.
and there's a baby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a real
Exactly.
human being, you know? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And whatever things, circumstances, be good or bad.
I just
God,
trying
you know
to-
what I mean?
Part of it.
Yeah?
Wrap your head around
It's,
it.
you know, I mean, obviously,
I was
we sad to
listening.
hear that the situation, what it is, but, you know, there's just, it's a serious situation
Yeah.
where that's happening all over the world. You know, different people getting raped and things happening, and it's a real being. And, you know, it's interesting stuff. that you would hear testimonies from people like that, and their lives, there's actually radical believers in them. Their lives are people who really sold out for the Lord, and they come from a place and God has used them in a supernatural way because God understands the situation too now. Anyhow, anything else there, Eva?
I would like to do my last giveaway. Onika, you're going to say something? No?
Okay.
I would like to do my very last giveaway for the night, and that would be the Bluetooth Honda headset. Yeah, and Adele.
Honda making headsets?
Sorry?
So go ahead.
I'm sure it was something else at the time when you said it.
Right?
Anyway, okay, sorry, I take it back then. Okay, so Adele, Danielle, Onika, I was trying to take away from your moment, but I'm giving it back to you right now. You are the winner of our headset. Congratulations. Thanks for all your comments and all your questions.
Well done, Adele.
Yeah. Good job. So Adele actually won both the movie song and the headset. Yeah, so congratulations to you and thanks so much for your questions. I think that's me wrapping up. Actually, no, I have the mouse to give away as well. Okay, let's run.
Mouse?
Yes,
Okay.
the mouse sponsored by Megamark Computer Services. Let us see. Anthony McLeod. You are the winner
mouse.
of our Flip Extreme mouse sponsored by Megamark Computer Services. Alright, so that's it for all of my giveaways. I guess that means we have to begin to wrap up now.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for all of your comments, all of your questions. You all really made the show awesome. I want to say a special thanks again to all of our sponsors, Megamark Computer Services. Remember guys, he does house calls, desktops, laptops. Anything you need, just give him a call. Even if you're unsure about it, you give him a call, right? It's 733-6157 or 330-8791. And then we have the awesome Carl's Construction, guys. So you're calling and you're asking for Alberto Mendez, also known as the Baco Man. Anything you need, guys, backfill, the demolition, anything you think you could possibly need construction-wise, you just give him a call, all right? And that number you're calling is 385-2775, and that's the Baco Man number, right? Thanks so much, guys. It's been a great year with all of you. I look forward to seeing you all and hearing from you all in the new year, 2019. Ooh, new year, right? Wow. Let's see, what else? Do I have anything else that I need to add? I don't think so, you know. So good night to all of you. It was awesome having all of your questions and all of your comments. We had some serious questions, some deep ones, some funny ones, and that's what makes the show greater, right? The diversity. So we're gonna take it back to Kyle now for him to wrap it up.
Hey, good night everybody. I want to tell everybody from now, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank everybody for watching the show, for all the new followers from who starts on the show from this year. I encourage you all to look forward to next year. You know, everybody who may be watching right now, you know, many times we sometimes in-house or even outside, we ask topics to come up with. If you all have topics for next year you all like to, us to cover, we would really be interested to hear, because we cover a lot of different things and we would like to hear, some we all opinions on some things. Because one of the things one of the topics we wanted to talk about is abortion. It's just be interesting.
And the contraceptives too.
And, so it's a lot of different topics that we could talk about. So I encourage you all to inbox it, and we look forward to thinking about it, seeing where we could fit it in next year. I encourage you all to look up for new stuff. We're going to keep getting better and better. Next year is a new year, 2019. I encourage everybody out there. This year we believe it was a year acceleration, and next year we're continuing to believe that God is going to do more. And not just in everybody's life. I encourage you all next year to tune in, to look forward to the shows. I believe it will be the first week into the next year, because we don't have no more shows for the rest of the year. So the first week into next year, which might be the first Saturday, I think. When is it? New Year's? Tuesday?
Yeah, so the Saturday.
Yeah, so that'll be like what, the 6th?
The 6th or something like that.
The 6th, the next show will be about the 6th. Encourage everybody to tune in, look forward to it. We'll keep you all up to date. Anything else you want to?
Yes, also in January, look forward to Isabella in the Shadow of Time. It's an awesome dramatic production that is put on by an awesome, talented bunch of people from Champion Media Productions. We did a play at Napa a couple of weeks ago, and it was really successful. Everybody had, really good things to say about it. The play is it's entertaining, yes, but there's a serious message behind it. You all have no idea how many people I met since who said to me, one lady told me, Isabella's life is her life to a T, except the cocaine. She's like everything, down to the married man. she said it was like, what did these people find out about my life and writing it, you know? And so many young women tell me, girl, that was my life. They could relate to the suicidal thoughts, different things, right? So the show is, it's entertaining, it's fun, you're gonna laugh, but at the same time, you're gonna leave there more inspired, encouraged. You're actually gonna leave with more hope for a better life, you know, because that's what we want to give people, hope, and to let them know that hope is in Christ. So it's January 19th at 7 p.m. at Queen's Hall. Tickets would be available soon. Call 487-1414 for tickets.
Hey, awesome stuff, because, I mean, that's like ad with her, right? I don't know if she wants me selling out this, right? But the show is a big thing to do with suicide.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, you all might believe it, right? But, you know, from research, right? The second thing that most human beings on the earth actually struggle with is actually suicidal thoughts. Wow. When I mean it's come like depression and stuff like that, like outside the number one is loss. Yeah. And after that, believe it or not, it's actually depression and suicidal thoughts. It was interesting, right? Yeah, if you said like gather people and you ask most people to raise hand if you ever had a thought about ending it, or, you know, just life making no sense, just a give up, you would see how many people actually put up their hand, you know what I mean? And so point of trying to say is a real play, and you might know sometimes, you might know somebody who struggle with those things, but also you might know somebody who have like, who had those thoughts already. So I encourage everybody to look out for it. It's something I will minister them in a different way, because it'll actually be something portraying a real life where they could see, you know, they could be able to connect to something that's different. So I encourage everybody out there to come out. Yeah, we out at this place. I encourage you all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas again. Happy New Year.
Well, have a great night.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. I hope you really enjoyed it. You can go on over to our YouTube channel and click subscribe. You can also click on that bell at the bottom and you'll be able to get live notifications. For our Facebook viewers, remember to like, comment, and share, guys. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And if you'd like to come on down and be part of our live audience, we are located at number 12 Anna Street, Woodbrook. Have a great night. Thank you for being part of the show. Good night.